the length and breadth of Nigeria. We have Nassau Amazons up against Complex Queens at the back now, and Hapland Queens taking on Ghana's Ladies of Lagos. We have Roda Queens of Warri up against Adamawa Queens. And then tomorrow, in the day we have Abra Angels taking on Nigeria United.
We equally have
advantage of this big leg. It's advantage of this big leg. That's it. And that makes sense for the get to. But in the instance, we're not going to get to him.
And the better place. The defending champions of the Nigerian Women Football Federation. We have Andelen Betty number 1, Chisom Gray number 2, Maureen Tony number 5, Rebecca, Adele number 4, Chidera Nancy Otera number 30, Amazing Federal Demers number 19, China Zafi number 7, Taro Afolabi number 8, Palo Choco Randy number 3. We have Jennifer Owoye number 10, and F1 F1 Eken Disraeli jersey number 27 for the defending champions. And first of the bench, we have Olabi Alaba number 11, George Okoye number 24. We have Kumero Ihona number 51, Samuel Bella number 55, S.I.N. number 13, Chiso Uwachuku number 9, Adams Lilian number 31. We have Cynthia Oroni number 23, and of course, Deborah Sunday is wearing jersey number 33 for Delta Queens. And the kickoff is here. And let's keep supporting Edo Queens. The 3 points here is non-negotiable. And of course, we have the chairman of the Football Association here, Mr. Fred Meeting, as we said. We also have the director of facility, and also Sports Commission, Mr. Victor Edo Queens.
say go before you. I don't say go before there. No worry. Free of charge. I like. I could draw the ball that first and I don't say I say you want to don't quit.
And of course, for the last time this season, the Queens get to play at their Palace grounds. Edo Queens today play host to Delta Queens in what is the Bendel Derby between both sides, making this a match that is not just for the 3 points, but also about pride and a place of glory. Match day 6 it is in the NWFL Premiership here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. Welcome one and all. I am Christopher Otzaufwa, joined here on commentary duty by Bolaji. Bolaji, good evening and welcome. It's been a great day here so far. All 8 minutes of action already played here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. It is still 0-0 between both sides in the very first encounter between both sides in what will be about 3 years in the group stages of the NWFL. And so far so good. It has delivered with Edo Queens, I beg your pardon, applying the pressure with a cross coming here from Chumoke Alani. Adeline had it for a moment, but he let it slip. Ball falls to Osigwe. Goodness. Osigwe tries to get away from a man, or a marker rather, and then wins a throw in for efforts. Edo Queens still applying up the pressure. An opportunity for a cross here comes in. It's not cleared out. And finally it's played out for a throw-in as pressure continues to mount here from Edo Queens, who started off today with a strong lineup named by coach Moses Aduku. Because the game is vital. An opportunity to lovely touch there. She tried to get away. Esther Moses with that touch to go away from the marker. Brought down right in front of the referee. The number of fouls have been committed already in this very first minutes of the match. And yet another free kick comes the way of Edo Queens, an opportunity to open the goal scoring. Standing over the ball, Mafishere Kafayat and Suliata Bidin. Both already have scored goals this season. Might be another opportunity. Leaves it for Suliat. Suliat fires in, and it's almost in. A lovely save there by Adeline. A lovely delivery there by the captain of the side. But goalkeeper for Delta Queens, Adeline Mbechi, was able to come up with a fantastic save and stop that from getting to the goal. But the ball pressure still remains now. The ball falls to Jumoke Alani. Alani tries to find Esther Moses. But at the end of the day, it's out for a throw-in. The referee says a throw-in for Delta Queens. And it was surprised by that call. Correction being made. It is a throw-in for Edo Queens as they continue to mount pressure here in this first minutes of this first half.
Well, Christopher, the center referee in this encounter, just spotted the foul throw, and I would say it's advantage to Edo Queens, who now come attacking.
The shot there from Esther Moses. Adeline having to do a lot of work in this first minutes to save her side there, although of course the shot from wasn't the best ones there, but still the pressure still mounting. A miskick there from the goalkeeper will allow for an opportunity to come forward. Offside she was in that time. Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time with the way you've seen the game go so far. We've watched only 11 minutes, but we've definitely seen the Edo Queens might just be the side to open the scoring in this one. What do you think about that?
Well, trust me, I believe Edo Queens might be the one to find the back of the net, because they've been on the attack all through the game. As for Edo Queens, don't forget they've been led by manager Moses Aduku, and they are reeling from a surprising setback in the last outing after they suffered the 2-0 defeat against Remo Stars, a result that has left Edo Queens seeking for redemption. As for Edo Queens, they've lost 2 games this season to Rivers Angels and to newly promoted Remo Stars. This obviously will not be the third for the Benin-based team. Don't forget, they need a victory if they want to go top of the table. And in fact, the last time Edo Queens and Delta Queens faced each other in Benin City, it ended 2-1 in favor of Delta Queens.
And there's another opportunity on the attack. Esther Moses lays it up for Glory. Glory tries to cross in. It goes across the face of the goal. Osigwe Goodness went down. I think she's trying to signal that she was pushed there, but the referee decides otherwise and says it's a goal kick for Delta Queens. The back line having a lot of trouble. Owandigo Honor, the left back for Delta Queens, of course, having a tough time dealing with the attacking threat of Edo Queens. Quick look at the lineup. In goal for Edo Queens today, we have Obidima Nkiruka making our first start for the season. In defense, we have Jumoke Alani, Ajimweda Rebecca, Sunday Blessed, and Valentina Uroko. Completed the lineup, we also have Choma Olise wearing jersey number 16, Choma Moses wearing jersey number 7, Kafayat Mafishere jersey number 4, Gloria Sagai, who had a hat-trick last time out here, jersey number 20, Abidin Solia, the captain of the side, jersey number 22, and completed the lineup is Osigwe Goodness wearing jersey number 10 today for Edo Queens as they face off against defending champions of the NWFL, Delta Queens. Throw in there. Mwadigo Hono tries to cross the ball in, but it's a poor one, and goalkeeper Obedima will catch it outside of the field. for Coach Chosan's Blackson side. They have their work cut out for them this season. It has not been a very productive one. Currently in the bottom half of Group B. And here comes Edo Queens by the way. And there's an opportunity now for a shot from Osigwe. Goodness! How did she miss that? Lovely 1-2 passes in midfield to transition all the way to attack. And with an opportunity to finish. Osigwe, goodness. Shot was saved once again by Adeline Ngbechi, who has been called into action a number of times already in this first half. Jumoke Alani will let that roll for goalkeeper Obinima. Who has opportunity to repay the coach's faith in her to start this match. And meanwhile, ball quickly turns forward. Esther moves, an opportunity to cross ball in. It falls in. Osigwe, goodness. A difficult one to connect with this time. And yet another attack from Edo Queens. Goes out for a goal kick.
Obviously, we all thought that was a goal that was wasted by the attack of Edo Queens, Osigwe Goodness. However, it was intercepted by one of the ladies in blue, the traditional call off for the side. We know as the Edo Queens is set to take a corner kick right now. We've got Suliata Bidin and Kafayat Mafichiri, two of the set piece takers for Edo Queens.
I wonder what they're trying to cook up with this time. Kafayat has now left it for the captain of the side, who already has a goal to her name this season. And the cross comes in, looking good. It's falling now for Jumoke. A shot. Still balling back one more time. And Delta Queens get the chance to clear only as far as Ajimula Rebecca, whose shot is caught by goalkeeper Adeline once more for Edo Queens. Referee blows a foul against Uroko Valentina. Delta Queens now with an opportunity to at least get into the half of Edo Queens and try to see if they can make something happen. So far so good. They haven't been able to establish much possession. But here's an opportunity with a free kick now. Ajimuda Rebecca trying to find a footing. The ball is still bouncing around. Temilokbe Owoye on the right now. Up against Ajimuda Rebecca. She tries to find some space down the right. It crosses into the center, but only as far as Captain Suliatu plays it away. Delta Queens now trying to come forward. Spreads the ball to the left. Honor's pass, however, is stopped by the steady Uroko Valentina, who clears it away. And the ball is still in play. Uroko Valentina getting the decisive clearance to find Osigwe Goodness up top. Unable to get away from a man there. As Delta Queens are now seeming to find a way back into the game, using their physicality to their advantage. Threat that Edo Queens have come into this match with. And here we now have a substitution. One player that I was surprised not to see on the starting lineup today.
It's number 13 jersey.
As referee, as coach makes a quick substitution, Iwang Esther comes in, and off goes jersey number 3, Honor Owandigo. The player who scored 2 goals for Delta Queens in their 3rd place match here in Benin earlier this year at the Betsy Obasque Women's Football Tournament, has been brought into the side. I think maybe a change of tactics from Coach Blackstead. Is that what they need? Do you think that will make any difference for them, Bolaji?
Well, I think a lot of changes of tactics needs to be implemented by the coach if they're going to be creating anything positive in this game, as it has been Edo Queens that have been doing most of the attacking in this encounter. And now again, here comes Edo Queens.
But the shot once more from Osigwe Goodness. This time it doesn't connect to anyone, and it is wide off the post. Try to curl in something from just outside the box, but unfortunately not on target this time. Edo Queens, of course, a side that have multiple players with goal scoring ability. The striker today, Osaga Glory, jersey number 20, was features in the goal scoring chart in the NWFL this season. She has 3 goals to her name already. Also have the likes of Mafishere Kafayat, who's also got 2 goals herself in the league already this season. The captain of the side, Suliata Benin, also has a goal as well. So a couple of players who know how to get goals are on the pitch today for Edo Queens. So of course the threat is there, and they already created the chances. The question is how long it will take, maybe, to finally break the deadlock and get one behind Adeline. This might not be an opportunity there. Once again, Osigwe Goodness finding a way to get into dangerous positions, but intercepted by Rebecca Ogbemudia, who's currently on the turf there after carrying out the defensive duties, stopping Osigwe Goodness from getting a shot on target. Delta Queens, pretty underwhelming this season. So far so good. They played 5 matches before now. They've won just 1 game in the season, drawn 3, and have lost 1. And before this game had a total of 6 points coming into this. For a side that are the defending champions, one must say that the season for the Delta-based side isn't going as many would have hoped, or they would have even hoped for themselves. Can this be a turnaround for them? Maybe getting a victory here today against a side like Edo Queens. How much significance do you think that would hold for their season going forward, Bolaji?
To be frank with you, the way to some blanks inside as the Edo Queens have set up in this particular game, I don't think this might be the turnaround that they desperately need. Like you said earlier on, they've drawn 3, won 1, and also suffered 1 defeat in the season, scoring 4 and conceding 3 times as long as the season is confined. And despite the fact, like you made mention of them being defending champions, their journey has been characterized by struggle to convert opportunities into goals, and it is evident from their 4-goal tally in 5 matches. And now I may include 6 matches because they obviously will be finding it difficult in this encounter, as Edo Queens have been doing all of the attacking, with the other Queens doing most of the defending.
The corner there almost caused a little problems. Still continue to progress forward. Osigwe Goodness tries to find something in. Ball played back for Choma Olise. Esther Moses tried to jump it for the captain. The ball falls now. A shot from Kafayat, but not on target this time. She's a player who knows how to score from distance. 2 goals already this season were scored from outside the box. An opportunity to make it 3 there, but unfortunately missed out on that one as the ball goes out for another goal kick for Delta Queens. Yet to be beaten at home this season, of course, the ladies in yellow. Impressive results already so far since the start of the season. Looking to make that another victory here at home. Osaga Glory doing a lot of work there. Of course, despite a goal-scoring form, scored 3 goals already this season. She must be commended, of course, for her style of play. It's a striker who keeps getting in the face and not afraid to being involved in those duels up top. Not afraid to also come back. Drop deep and hold up play. I think she's been fantastic for the side so far this season, and ensuring that they have claimed 9 points already and looking to make it a higher number at the end of today's game. Here's another free kick straight at goal. I wonder why she opted for that, but it is well wide from Chioma Olise.
As for the Queens, they obviously need to start taking the chances because time is ticking. It is now 25 minutes of action and we're yet to see a goal in this encounter. Don't forget the manager of the side, Moses Aduku. He once complained about the Queens not scoring early in games, and today it might seem like another after the Edo Queens will be finding it hard to score early in that game. I hope the game doesn't end in a goalless affair because Delta Queens does not look like, or should I say, play like a team that wants to get a goal in this encounter. And as for the Queens, on the other hand, they have been wasteful after having multiple chances, multiple opportunities to get right in front in this game, with most of the shots going off target or a cross failing to connect to the head of any of the attackers.
Definitely a case of finding the right finish for Edo Queens. They are, of course, creating the openings, making things happen. All that remains is to find out the final touch that get them in front in this one here. Early goals, of course, an issue for Edo Queens. It seems like they did to take some time to get into the rhythm. A lovely turn there, by the way, from Gloria Osagai. However, pass intercepted. Well, of course, we commend the front line of Edo Queens. It goes without saying that at the back as well, they've also been quite formidable as well this season. A lovely ball over the top, by the way, back to the action. And here's a chance now, balls for Esther Moses. Plays it back to Osagai Glory. Glory slow to react to that one, allowing the defender to play it away from her. Ball back to Suliat. Plays it all the way back to Jumoke Alani. Alani's crossed. And that was a headed back now from Osagai Glory. An opportunity to shoot in. It falls across. A bizarre moment there. Headed backwards by the Delta Queens player. Fell to Osagai Glory. I think she wasn't expecting it to come away so quickly. Took her time to make a decision. When she finally decided to cross the ball back in, unfortunately there was nobody to connect with it. And it went out off the leg of a Delta Queens player. And it's yet another corner kick for Edo Queens. Delivered here in now. Looks beautiful. That doesn't connect with the head of any player as Adeline pushes it away for what will be a throw-in for the girls in yellow.
Well, Christopher reliving the action where Gloria Osagai had the opportunity to score the opener of this game. I'll tell you, a poor first touch led to all of what we're seeing now. It is 27 minutes of action. No goal is yet to be recorded. Interestingly for Edo Queens this season in the Nigerian Women Football League Premiership, yeah, yet to score a goal in the opening 25 minutes of action. In fact, the earliest goal they've scored right at home at the Ogbemudia Stadium this season came in the 26th minute, but it is now 28. Let's just hope if Edo Queens will be getting in front. Like I told you before, too many chances have been wasted by the ladies in yellow, and I hope this does not come to on them at the end of the day.
Of course, they need to do well to take their chances. If they are to make any progress here, the ball falls down. The opportunity for Esther Moses down the right to cross it into the center. Well, it's played out and cleared away by Delta Queens once more, repelling the attack of Edo Queens. Chisom Henry having to do a lot of work to ensure that the scoreline remains 0-0. Jumoke Alani, another cross into the center, looks good enough. Adeline pushes it away. Second time of asking. And the ball goes out for a throw-in. Once more, the balls keep coming in, the crosses keep coming in. But the connection yet to be established between Jumoke Alani and any of the strikers up top. That will just provide them with the goal that will grant them the lead here. poor throw in there by Ogbemudia Rebecca. Delta Queens once again play the ball away without any direction. Obviously, like you've mentioned, they don't look like a side that they want to score. They're just trying to ensure that they keep it on level. An opportunity here for Edo Queens once more. But that pass from Mafishere Kafaya to find the secret goodness was judged offside at that occasion. The referee raised the flag. And the opportunity has passed away.
And the camera now pans on Andalin Ngbechi, goalkeeper of Delta Queens. And while many, I want to give her credit for what she has been doing so far, so good in this game, because she has been more or less the saving grace of visiting Delta Queens. I want to tell you something that she has been careless with the moves in this game. In as much as she has made those saves are obviously could have been capitalized by the attack of Edo Queens, who have not been proficient so far so good in this game. She has been coming out, exposing the goal nets. Obviously, if there should be a first goal, I am actually predicting it might be coming from the goalkeeper making an ala, or the goalkeeper coming out to make a careless save, like we've been seeing in the first 30 minutes of the game. It is at the hour mark, and it's no goal, and I hope you're not slipping.
It's been interesting, despite the fact that the scoreline still remains goalless here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. The chances are flourishing, the chances are coming. But of course, one thing that we know about football is not about the most chances. The statistic that matters the most is the team that has the highest number of goals. And getting more goals is what Edo Queens should be searching for. Jumoke Alani showing on the screen now, demonstrating with the players, with our attackers, who are now on the sideline receiving instruction from members of the coaching staff, because they know that they have been the better side so far in this 30 minutes of action. All that remains is for them to find a way to finally crack that goal. The Delta Queens, on the other hand, and they know that they have the work cut out for them. It seems clear enough that Coach Black's inside came here maybe in search of a draw. But even to make that happen, they have to study up the defense to ensure that Edo Queens aren't able to find the spaces between like they have found so far. The derby, the Bendel derby, would you say it's living up to expectations, Bolaji? I mean, the two sides were expected fireworks between both sides today. How would you rate the way the game has panned out so far?
Obviously, we expected fireworks in a Bendel derby such as these. Bendel, Benin, Delta, both states are now divided, with Benin now being the capital of Edo State, and Delta now a state of its own with Asaba as its capital. But trust me, the fireworks have been seeing them just that. It's been only Edo Queens that have been lightning. They've been the only side that have been dazzling in this encounter, with the other side, Delta Queens, playing like a less formidable opponent. Trust me, Delta Queens, they are not just Delta Queens, they are the side with the most Nigeria Women Football League Premiership after winning a total of 6 of it. But trust me, they are not playing like champions. They are not playing like a team that has won the most NWFL. If let's put it into context, they are the defending champions. They are not playing like defending champions, probably because the last time they were right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium, it ended in a 1-0 defeat to them at the WAFL qualifiers for the CAF Women Champions League. Maybe coming down to the city of Benin is giving them bad memories, I would want to say, as probably that could be the poor reason why they've been playing this way. Last time here, they lost 1-0 to Ampem Dakoa of Ghana. Today, they have been playing very bad. I don't know, maybe there's a spirit or there are elements where you can't see with our physical eyes causing Delta Queens to play in this abysmal manner. I expect much from Delta Queens. They are the defending champions, but trust me, this is not the way defending champions ought to put up in a game of football. Tosin Blankson needs to do something urgently. And again, poor distribution from the goalkeeper, Andalin Ngbechi.
Of course, Delta Queens need to make something happen. Find a way to either control those factors like you mentioned, or find a way to control the game using the players at their disposal. Lovely turn away there by Osigwe Goodness. But she was stopped by Chisom Henry. Referee still hesitant with issuing any caution in the game so far, trying to keep the game under control in the most peaceful of fashions.
But Christopher, this is not central referee keeping the game under control, because the lady Chisomere of Delta Queens purposely pulled Esther Moses in order to stop a counter-attack. Obviously, she should have been booked.
And Delta Queens trying to make something happen. Down this right flank, trying to make a decision. Decides to play back to the center with the shots. The less said about that, the better on that occasion. At least one of the opportunity has come the way of Delta Queens. At least they found a way to get a shot in. And this is one problem that we've seen happen. Edo Queens, they start well, they progress well, they pile in the pressure, and then they let the other team sort of find a way to maybe get their balance. That could prove harmful. And that's why they need to, of course, find a way to get at least one goal in before the end of this first half. And yes, I do agree with you in that situation. Definitely a foul there from Chisom Henry. Like I said, I wonder what the hesitation might be from the center referee as regards using the punitive measures that are at disposal. But so far so good. She has made right calls in terms of calling the fouls, and others. Remains to be seen how the game will progress. Meanwhile, Edo Queens will get another chance as we approach the last 10 minutes of the first half. Opportunity for a free kick here. Jumoke Alani standing over this. Goalkeeper Anderline Ogbechi ordering, giving out instructions to the wall to get them in place. Jumoke trying to orchestrate. I think she's complaining about the distance of the wall to the assistant referee, who of course has told them now to step back. Oh, yeah, she's measuring it by herself this time. Jumoke Alani being insistent on that occasion, and she now tries to make a delivery. It looks good, it's coming in. False Kanifon for Osagai. It's still around. Kafayat! Kafayat! Fire that one in. It looked to be going in. The goalkeeper stood on the line, but it just went wide off the post there. Another chance falling the way of Edo Queens. Another chance gone by. Another missed opportunity. I wonder if that would, if this would continue to be the tale as we continue to progress in this first half.
Well, Edo Queens have been saying they need to take their chances. They need to take their chances. Glorious, that guy, I've told you, I've not seen her so far so good in this game. But don't forget, even in the match where she scored an hat-trick against Ekiti Queens, 44, 49, and 82 minutes, when she scored a hat-trick, she was more or less not really present in the game until our opener. She's a good scorer. Edo Queens, she needs to do better. That's all I've got to say. And Kafayat Mafisheri needs to tone down on the shooting, because it obviously has not even resulted into a shot on target for her. Come on, you can score with shots off target. Only a shot on target would eventually end up at the back of the net. But like you said the other time, is this a derby? I ask myself the same question, because a derby ought to be end-to-end action. But right here, it remembers me, or should I say, it reminds me of my playing days, where my manager would tell me to always pack the balls. That is what the side we know as Delta Queens is doing right here, with only one lady, Chinaza Ago, playing up front for the side we know as Delta Queens. That's for Chinaza Ago. She scored the last goal for Delta Queens, which was against Robo Queens when she netted in the 37th minute. But we're past 37 minutes right here. It is 40 minutes of action. Delta Queens has scored only 4 times this season, the fourth lowest in the NWFL. No surprises why they scored only 4 goals, because I can only see one lady up front, with Chinazago, and the rest all behind the ball.
And the tactic question. Also did pretty well in good stages. Surprising to see how the way so far this season. The ball bouncing around there in the box. Prepare for Osaga Glory. Took too much time. to pounce on the loose ball and allowing the goalkeeper to recover and finally make the save. A foul called by the referee on the center of the pitch. This time. Culprit. She catches the captain of the Delta Queens side from behind as she tried to move forward on the ball. It is 5 minutes left in the ancient city of Benin. Match day 6 of action in the NWFL Premiership between these two top sides in terms of history. Edo Queens playing up against defending champions of the NWFL Delta Queens here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. It is 0-0. Both sides yet to get any goal as the match has gone so far. Chinazago on the ball. A shot in off the bar, but the assistant referee raised her hand, raised the flag up, and she's called offside. And that looks much more like the kind of finish we want to see from all kind of finish that Edo Queens players will be looking or should be looking to get. It didn't count in this location, but at least it was on target, or at least even closer to the goal than the shots we've seen being played by somebody. Chinazago, of course, showing why she needs to be marked. Of course, make sure that the keeper in the sides they continue to move forward. The return pass from the fire of the fishery back to Moses was caught off. Goes out for a throw-in, which has been taken now. Choma Olise now in midfield. The cross comes off. Chinazago tries to claim control, but Ruku Valentina plays it in. Esther Moses and Osaga Glory unable to get that one there, as the Delta Queens are able to find a way to play it out. Ewong Elizabeth came in earlier in the game, just number 13, the substitutes for Delta Queens. Now trying to find a way to pass the ball around. And the ball comes forward now to Osigo Goodness. She's not offside. She has a chance to play a cross in. Finds a one in. And another chance goes by as goalkeeper Andela Nugbechi finds a way to save her side once more as she pushes that out for a corner kick. From the captain of the side, like Bolaji has said, of course, he's oh, the lovely turn there by Kafayat, an opportunity to fire one crossing now. He lays on the ball and must say, brings it back to Rebecca. Rebecca will cross the ball in now. Crosses ball, lashes out there. Captain Suliaka Benin goes way wide. The ball will remain still in touch. The goal here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. First half almost done and done with. Find a way to get past goalkeeper Andela Nugbechi, but the deals they are with spectacular.
so far so good. She has done her job. The way that Amanda has done. Yes, notwithstanding, though that I don't think the quality to get that the way. This could be an opportunity for last minute redemption for Delta Queens to continue to far forward. But Elaine, it's beyond power. Moments of action will be added to this first half. I think that will be made only because of that this next player with goalkeeper Adam and Bechi. She has to keep for the full attention. Blasted away there by Chris O'Henry. What direction? What path? Balls once again.
Adeline Bechi unable to handle the ball. Push it out to Suliat Abidin. But a shot was blocked once more. And it's again a throw-in for Edo Queens. By now, one would think that Edo Queens would have realized that Adeline is not a goalkeeper that can claim the ball. So once the shot is played, they should expect that she would either parry the ball or push the ball away, and someone should be on hand to find that shot into the box, but they've yet to make that happen, and that's why the scoreline remains the same as we are now into the second minute of additional time.
Trust me, Christopher, in my coaching days, I thought my players will always wait for things like these. There could be a rebound from anywhere. We've seen on several occasions goalkeeper Andalin Ingbechi parry the ball, vomits the ball right there back into the box, as she can't even make simple saves. But for the attackers of Edo Queens, I've told you, they have been very poor this game. They're always nowhere to be found in such situations. It's either they're already beyond the ball, or in fact, sometimes beyond the goalkeeper. They need to really wake up. They need to be really energetic and also calculated in their thinking if they're going to be getting any goal in this encounter. Come on, we are just a few seconds away from half-time, and we're here to see a goal in this encounter. Don't forget, last time both sides faced each other, it was at the NWFL Premiership Super 6 in Asaba Delta State, the Stephen Keshi Stadium to be precise, and it ended goalless. Possibly, this could be a repeat of what we saw happen months ago.
Jumoke Alani, the cross falls in. He could drop now, still wondering. Osigo goodness. Pushes it back to Suliat. Suliat plays the ball back to Ogbemudia de Rebecca. Ogbemudia finds Esther Moses. Esther Moses, opportunity to dribble past the marker. Still with the ball here, Esther Moses finds a way into the box, a shot. But it's blocked by the defender. Edo Queens still maintain the pressure. Jumoke Alani, however, is dropped off the ball as the ball makes its way back to the half of the pitch. Uroko Valentina back to Jumoke Alani. Quickly placed under pressure. The pass, however, isn't towards any player, as the Delta Queens now have an opportunity to play out and release the pressure that they've been under here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. As we now get into the last minute of action, and that was a poor pass there from Sunday Blessing. The ball goes out for a throw-in for Delta Queens. Almost towards the end of this first half, both sides, of course, if we're judging for both sides, Delta Queens will be the happiest, knowing that they have escaped many times with the number of chances that have come the way of Edo Queens. The scoreline should, of course, be reading that they had a much higher number, but thanks to, and of course not in the opinion of Bolaji, but thanks, of course, to goalkeeper Adeline Bechi, they are still in this one. 0-0 as they try to find something here in this last minute. An opportunity for a cross. It does come in. It looks good, but referee blows the whistle, and it's the end of the first half here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. Chances are plenty, goals a few. That is the story for Edo Queens here. What are your thoughts as we end the first half, Bolaji?
Well, I think you encapsulated every of it. You said it. Chances are plenty, goals are few. I beg to disagree with you. Chances are plenty, goals are none. If there's any word like that, because we're here to see any goal from Edo Queens attack. And highly defensive prowess from Tosin Blanks inside. That is Delta Queens, who have been deploying a formation of 10 players behind the ball with only Chinaza Ago up front, and it has worked so far so good for them to prevent a goal in the opening 45. Well, it's half time, and I'll tell you, I was feeling lazy for the first 45 because it was, I would be truthful with you, poor quality of football from both sides. So maybe I should get my pillow. I'll be back myself for the second 45.
Don't sleep. Wake up. Remain with us. The second half of this game here continues in a few minutes as we continue to watch the derby here between Edo Queens and Delta Queens in the NWFL.
An opportunity to lovely touch there. She tried to get away. Might be another opportunity. Leaves it for Suliat. Suliat fires in, and it's almost in.
Here comes Edo Queens by the way, and there's an opportunity now for a shot from Osigwe. Goodness! How quickly turns forward. Esther Moses, opportunity to cross ball in. It falls in. Osigwe
In this encounter, now again here comes Edo Queens.
Drop it for the captain. The ball falls now. A shot from Kafayat. But Alani's crossed. And that was headed back now from Saga Glory. An opportunity to shoot in. It falls across. Show the game using the players at their disposal. Lovely turn away there by Osigwe. Good force. Can it fall for Saga? He's still around. Kafayat on the loose ball and allowing the goalkeeper to recover and finally make the goodness. She's not offside. She has a chance to play a cross in. Finds the one in and
Carry the ball, vomits the ball right there back into the box as she can't even make simple saves.
sides unable to find the scoring. Of course, Edo Queens with the highest number of chances, opportunities. Those scoring opportunities coming the way of the strikers. Glorio Sagai. Bishat also having some chances to lash from distance. But uncharacteristically of the players, many of the shots today have been off target. But Delta Queens, they've had to do a lot of defending in the first 45. Captain Afolabi and the rest of the side have majorly backed the box. As the expression goes. The goalkeeper, Underline Ogbechi, has had to make quite a number of saves. They're stopping the ball from going into the net. That has helped the side to still remain in this one. As we resume action here in the second half. The question remains, what will happen in the next 45 minutes? What has the discussion been in the dressing room? That's what really is on my mind right now. I think, if I was to ask Bolaji, I think I already kind of know what he will be telling the players. He said that a lot already in the first half. What they need to do, especially for Edo Queens, who have had a number of chances coming their way, who have had opportunities to find the second balls, which would have provided them with the goal-scoring chances. They failed to capitalize on any of those ones. And as a result, the scoreline remains 0-0. But still, I've still got to ask you, Bolaji, what are your expectations from the second half? You've been with Edo Queens. We know the side. We know how they tend to play. We, of course, like you mentioned earlier, not a side that know how to score goals early in the game, but they tend to find their way in. What do you expect from the second half here at this game?
We'll be expecting goals from both sides. Edo Queens and Delta Queens, but it's all left to players of both sides. If they're going to be capitalizing on any of the chances to find the opener and possibly score more goals in this encounter, but we just have to wait to see how things pans out. Football is around that game for 45 minutes. And we just wait to see what will happen in the second half. Andalin English is on a knee for into a goal. Hopefully no goal crosses the line. But for me as a commentator, I hope I see many goals in the second half.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, for sticking with us in this live broadcast of the game here from the ancient city of Benin. It's been a beautiful weather today, December, as we approach the festive season. We are hoping that both sides provide us with a classic that we can talk about and enjoy as we go towards this season. Edo Queens starting to play in the second half. Chinazarago doing very well to get the ball off Jumoke Alani. Cross, however, falls in behind Temilokwe Owoye, allowing Ajibula to clear. But the clearance isn't the best, as Temilokwe has an opportunity now to drive down the right. But unable to keep that under control there. Temilokwe, the ball goes out for throwing for Edo Queens. Quality in attack, definitely different. The quality in attack is definitely different. Of course, Edo Queens having players who have the ability to dribble past and make runs down the line. What has been missing so far is the goal. Who are in need of 3 points here today and have a chance to climb up the table, take their place at the top of the table as the prize stands. If they win this game, they will 12 points and 6 matches. Delta Queens, of course, also stood into a point at the top of the bottom of the table with you. Sunday Blessing, handing over this. Goes a long one to the box. But again, the ball down for Steve. The ball goes away from her. Goes out for Quantic. Lovely. And from Delta Queens. Rebecca. There's the Mulu. corner kick in the first 2 minutes. The fire official is coming over this. Give it over Rebecca. To the ball comes into the center. Pushed away by Adeline. Gets you one more. They're going to push that one out. The ball fell out. But this time there is still no player for the team. No player in yellow. Maybe they turn the ball back towards the goal. Rusters, they need to connect with players as they should, allowing Adeline to do. Adeline Ugbechi to push the ball out once more. They've been need to find a way through. They will say the earlier the better. First 45 minutes went away with a number of chances. No goals scored. Second half has begun in the same manner. Captain of the side, Suliata Benin, trying to call her side. She's been involved in the action in midfield. They've done quite well in defense and midfield. Kapayat Mafisheri trying to deliver one in, a little bit too short, allowing Rebecca, one of the just 3 goal scorers for Delta Queens this season. Side have scored only 4 goals. Rebecca has gotten one of them. The other 2 goal scorers are Ago Chinaza, who's got 1. Wearing jersey number 7, the striker for Delta Queens, the lone striker playing up top for Delta Queens today. And the only player with more than 1 goal is Olabiyi Okajomi, who scored 2 for Delta Queens. So of course there is side that are known for not scoring so much. Delta Queens, however, have the players who scored a number of goals. And here comes the captain now with a lovely run down the side now. However, the pass to find the secret goodness was short, allowing Damaris Faithful to cut across and play out for another throw-in for Edo Queens. Clarence can fall into a dangerous position. Kafayat would definitely be caught by the referee there. An effort to try and win the ball at the edge of the box, judged to be illegal, and it's a free kick for Delta Queens.
Russia, did I say that was attempted by Esther Motishoma. Handling Bitchy with the ball to take this. He has been doing this since the start of the second half. Whenever he gets the free pitch here, passing the position of Bitchy takes the ball from now. So goal was that guy complained about that to the center of pitches now. But after a week goal, and here comes the Edo Queens attacking again.
Ball falls for Sigwe Goodness down the left. Or Sigwe Goodness, an opportunity to cross the ball back in. Decides to cut back. And the ball goes off of Damaris' favor for a corner kick. Decision, I'm not sure the best, as she had the chance to play the ball in much earlier. A number of yellow shirts were already there waiting. Decided to cut the ball back in. She does get a corner for her side. Chama Olise to take. Chama Olise's delivery looks good to the back post, but it's behind Uroko Valentina, who's able to shield the ball now. Back to Suliata Benin. Suliat will shoot, and he could fall here. But Gloria Saga unable to connect with the cross. He falls easily for goalkeeper Adeline Ugbechi.
Adeline Ugbechi has been more like a superstar today. I'll keep on saying. The Edo Queens attack needs to wake up. Glorious guy needs to wake up in this encounter. He needs to come alive and poke attacking threat on the club side. We know after the Queens. Well, now playing with 24 players at the back. After pushing the 5 players, the finish ended. Let's go fight. The second half. Come out and are now ready to get into the attack as Demi Lokbe away. Yeah, he's now joining Chinaza and go up front in attack for the side. We are going to go fight those and Blackton. We just have to wait to see how things will pan out. What a reminder of the game. After this now 53 minutes of action and then the Queens are not quickly.
Another opportunity or yet a chance now for Delta Queens to try to make something. Jumoke Alani was stopped there by the referee, so using too much physicality. The cross comes in, it's looking good. It could go past. Went past goalkeeper Kiruka. And Delta Queens almost made Edo Queens pay. Players were already off the bench celebrating that one. The delivery looked pretty sumptuous. Goalkeeper came out and absolutely missed it. But unfortunately, Rebecca, who had come out of the defense to get on the end of that, was unable to guide her shot or her header on target. And the Queens with a narrow escape there. Bolaji, you made mention of this, and that the chances they may have missed in the first half, they could come to rue it. I think that chance there would wake them up to the need to convert the house as soon as possible, as we're now seeing that Delta Queens can also make something happen for themselves. And that was poor there from Ogbemudia Rebecca, letting the pressure get to her. Jumoke Alani running forward now to try and get on the end of that. Ball falls to Esther Moses, but Elenge is able to recover. I said the game is seeming now to spark into life. Back-to-back action for the very first time in the game so far, Bolaji. We're seeing both sides. It seems like there was a spark of energy for a few minutes there.
So there was a spark of energy right here as we saw Rebecca at the Gemile for tell the Queens they need to be careful, because when on the counter they can be very much dangerous. I think that one has now very much awakened the attack of Edo Queens, as well as the midfield, who have now been trying to get right in front of this one. But the defense so far, this Edo Queens still remains resolute in this game. Tosan Blankson needs to actually get his flowers for what he's been doing with the side. They've considered only 3 goals as opposed to their opponents. That is Edo Queens that have considered 7 goals in 5 matches in the Nigerian Women's Football League Premiership. Trust me, now the game is getting very much interesting. This is what the derby should look like, with Delta Queens now coming out to make the game alive. But I think they might be back to the before 13 in which is defending. As you can right now only see Chinaza go up front on the side. We know as Delta Queens. It is a free kick to Edo Queens. Kafayat walks over the one. Seems like will be taken by Rebecca Ogbemudia. See yellow right in the box.
Ogbemudia Rebecca with a chance to swing this down with the left foot. She does it, but poor delivery from Ogbemudia Rebecca. Had an opportunity to curl that one in with the left foot. And as expected, changes are now being made. The Queens are now looking to make some changes in our attacking lineup. Eunice Godwin will now be making her way onto the pitch, jersey number 9. Off comes Osigwe Goodness. Osigwe Goodness making a return back to the side after missing out on the last trip away to Remo Stars. So she's played a part so far, and now she will be replaced by Eunice Godwin, wearing jersey number 9. The player that already has 2 goals already this season for Edo Queens. Osaga Glory came up to get that one, but she has been judged to come out an offside position.
Obviously, this was not a substitution that I personally expected in this game, because I could tell you Osaga needs to wake up. Osigwe Goodness has been, I say, causing threat to the defense of the side. We know as the Queens, but manager Moses Aduku, who is not on the touchline, but his assistant manager Chris Kura have now made a very tactical change. I'm going to say introduce Eunice Godwin. So right now we've got formation with Eunice Godwin and maybe we know as Glorious Akai playing up front. As for both of them, they are strikers for the club side. We know as Edo Queens. For Eunice Godwin, she's got 2 goals for Edo Queens this season, and that was in the NWFL. And they won opener for the side, went United in the 31st and in the 65th minute. And here comes Edo Queens attacking.
The cross comes in now from the right, but once more it falls behind Eunice Godwin, who was in that position to get a header. Kafayat Mafi Suliata Bedin, I beg your pardon, is able to stand off the ball and get a throw in for a side. Edo Queens with another opportunity. Esther Moses down that right hand side, making the runs properly. But once more the cross not of the required quality. Ogbemudia Rebecca. The pass is shot, and Delta Queens will clear away for Chinazar to once again chase. Decision for Morocco. Valentina surprising one there. As Delta Queens now look to come forward here. The battle between jersey number 27 and Jumoke Alani comes out strong. Delta Queens come forward, still with the ball, finds Chidera. Chidera, a pass intercepted. Delta Queens still have an opportunity to come forward. Ogbemudia Rebecca's header isn't the best of clearance. Balls to Owoye. Temilokbe. Referee's flag is up, however, and it's a throw-in for Edo Queens. Much, of course, to the charging of Temilokbe, who was trying to make something happen for her side, who I think have reserved their energy for much of this game, are now looking to come out and use their energy in this second half to their advantage. Chinazar Ago having to come all the way back. Morocco Valentina returns the favor. The ball falls to Eunice Godwin, substitutes. And miscommunication there between herself and Ogbemudia Rebecca has led to a throw in there for Delta Queens. Eunice Godwin, I think if my memory serves me right, got an assist in the last match here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. She assisted one of the goals for Glory Osaga. Maybe that's why she's featuring here today on the wing as well, rather than in a natural number 9 position. And the Edo Queens tries to come forward here, chased by the captain Suliata Bedin. But the players of Delta Queens, both ladies, are able to find a way to play the ball out. And a lot more space here being enjoyed by Delta Queens as they now push forward. Chisom Henry finds Chinazar Ago. But Chinazar's pass, the return back to the captain of the side, Tawa Folabi. He's played too much. As Edo Queens are now able to get back into this one. Final end-to-end action is happening now. Eunice Godwin with a lot of space in front of her. Plays the ball back to the center to find Suliat. Kafayat now can find Esther Moses, an opportunity to shoot a goal. She takes it and it's a goal! Finally, Edo Queens are able to break the deadlock. Esther Moses, one-on-one with goalkeeper, fires a shot and celebrates in fantastic fashion. Edo Queens finally have found an opportunity created there by Kafayat. A lovely pass there to find Esther Moses, and she finishes in the finest of fashion. And the Queens finally find a way through. Esther Moses the sauce, and now they lead here 1-0 at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. The players of Delta Queens are protesting the goal and calling for an offside, but the referee has made a decision and the goal will stand for Edo Queens. Edo Queens finally get to go here. Bolaji, could this be an opener for more, or maybe this is just all they have in their locker?
Well, for Edo Queens, it took them 61 minutes until they were able to find the opener right here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, and despite appeals from players of Delta Queens for that goal to be cancelled, the center referee says no. In fact, they went on to point to the screen right here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, but the center referee had to make them understand that that was not an official source of communication for her to make any decision based on that one. It is Edo Queens 1, Delta Queens new. And trust me, I predicted, I can see all players of the side with Delta Queens coming all out in an attempt for them to level things right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. All thanks to the lady, Esther Moses, for getting Edo Queens in front. But let's also give kudos and credit to the assist which came from Kafayat Afishiri.
Combining to good use there, Kafayat and Esther Moses. We appeal for offside. Of course, not attended to by the referee. I think that Esther Moses was onside in that occasion, made the run at the appropriate time, was able to find a way behind the defenders. It's not that one in. As action is still on the way here at the Ogbemudia Stadium, Delta Queens have now been forced, I must say, by that goal to change their tactics. Tried to, as Bolaji said, come out of their line, tried to make something happen, which could of course create more openings for Edo Queens. Maybe see them increase the scoreline here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. It is an hour plus of action going here in the last home match for Edo Queens in the NWFL this season of the year 2023. Finally found a way to lead as Gloria Sagai once again caught offside. Gloria Sagai hasn't been her best form in this match. Mind you, she did get a hat-trick last time, but today she's looking not as sharp as the player that did get that 3 goals in that match. She's been caught offside on a number of occasions. Has also not been able to capitalize on chances that fall in her way. Edo Queens still have opportunity to make changes here. They've only made one change. We saw Eunice Godwin come in to replace Usigwe Goodness. And here's a cross now from Delta Queens. Straight. And goalkeeper would finally claim one in Kiruka. Ubidima, jersey number 21, who starts for Edo Queens today in goal.
Be the return of Kiruka Ubidima, who was the regular. What the moment? They're all out. Santiago is up front. Go down with that fight.
Substitution being made by Delta Queens. F-Bank Efiom Awan, wearing jersey number 27, goes out. And coming in is the highest goal scorer for Delta Queens this season, Olabi Folajori, who has 2 goals so far, coming in to the defense, or sorry, to join the attack. From what I'm seeing here, up top, pairing with Chinaza Ago. Usigwe Goodness goes onto the ball, finds a way to turn away. Tried to pass the ball to Esther Moses, but she was quickly cut out as Chinaza Ago tries to make something happen for Delta Queens. Referee initially let the ball play, but has called the ball back now for a free kick for Delta Queens, as Chinaza Ago was fouled in the middle of the pitch. Coach Joseph Blackson making changes now to his side. They're looking to play much more attacking football in this last half an hour of this match here. But most of the game they've defended, many times playing with 10 man. 10 players behind the ball and just Chinaza Ago up front. But that goal scored in the 61st minute by Esther Moses now forced them to change the tactic. They seem to now want to find a way to get this one goal in and not go with another loss in this season. The ball by Chisom Harry goes as far, almost getting to the box, but cleared out. So Liat places it up front. Ball to the captain, Afolabi. Just showing a hand around. I think he caught Glorio Saga there, but ball continues to play as substitute have a chance for a first touch here. The cross is into the center of the box. It looks tricky. Bounced around for a while. I think the goalkeeper got a hand to it. Well, at the end of the day, he went out for what I think is a corner kick for Delta Queens. Tricky one there that was for Delta Queens.
That Delta Queens ball can continue to open him out on the ball, rolling to the net. The pass before the hand of that ball, just roll over the crossbar before it went out. It's gonna kick Delta Queens because until it's needed for the action for the goalkeeper. For the action. Right here at Ogbemudia Stadium. Even the goal that was scored that was offside. Very clear goal for
Very surprised to see the players of Delta Queens questioning that one. Esther Moses was clearly on time from what I could see there behind the ball. I think this even allows for a much better view. Definitely on side there. Was able to get onto the ball and finish past the goalkeeper underline and celebrated that goal in wonderful fashion for Edo Queens. The only goal scored in this game so far. There's been many chances since the start of the game. First half, of course, even much more chances came their way. But finally, they found a way to make one count as Edo Queens are now leading here. And back to the action on the pitch. Goalkeeper Obidima Kiruka, I beg your pardon, currently still receiving medical attention. She made that save from what looked to be a very tricky cross there from the substitute for Delta Queens, Olabi Folajomi. I think what happened there was in trying to save that one, her hand hit the crossbar and she even had to take off her gloves and is now receiving medical attention for that incident.
How people are curious to some councils to the time that he looked out to get that ball that was so happy. And I think arguments now get very much heated. We can afford official. Anderson Blanc, was now returned back to the bench. Right, so don't forget how happy Blanc when he scored the goal for the 90th goal. As the opportunity when they were up, give us details at home at the stadium. That's what I wanted to spot. Then another right there. That's the really out the voice of that. The Delta Queens to know what the side. The Delta Queens as champions. What we didn't see at something. 7, 12, Washington did it. Also one, I would stop, that's the night, 5 times. For that,
corner kick opportunity for Delta Queens to find an equalizer. Referee has blown for the corner kick to be taken. The ball swung in, headed out by Uruku Valentina. The ball for Chisom Harry. What a shot is poor, and Jumoke Alani would watch that one go away for a goal kick for Edo Queens. Of course, Delta Queens aside with prestige. Both teams, of course, prestigious teams in the NWFL. Is a match that holds a lot on both sides. Goalkeeper Ogbemudia is back on the turf again. Seems like that fall that affected her knee, which is currently holding. And I wonder what the decision will have to be right now. You can already see substitute goalkeeper already making moves on the touch line. Might have to come in to replace Ogbemudia here, who's still, but he's not back to the medical attention. Of course, Bolaji was speaking earlier about the president of Delta Queens. A very traditional side in Nigerian women's football. Defending champions of the NWFL. They won it last season. But this season, the story has been very different for them. The Queens, on the other hand, have had a good start this season so far. Especially at home, they've won all their matches. They're looking to make that happen again here. On your screen, and that was, of course, the goal scored there by Esther Moses. He gave them the lead, scored in the 61st minute of the game. Assisted by the Fayat Mafisheri to ensure that the Benin-based side are currently leading. And I think with this scoreline, would move ahead if match in the game ends this way. We'll move to the summit of Group B. To the end of the WFL, the 2023-2024 season as we close for the year 2023. I wonder what Chinaza was trying to do with that occasion. I think trying to get the ball as quickly as possible away from the Keruka Ogbemudia, who will now be called here by the referee. And, will have to be warned to ensure that any time-wasting antics is discarded.
I think it's quite early for time-wasting antics to come into the game. It's just 75 minutes of action. Then Keruka Ogbemudia go down to the top twice, and now she actually wasted time to return ball for two irritated right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. As Sunday Blessing stands over this one. Wangin.
But Gloria Sagai, who shot with the head, ball didn't get to her. Rather, I think she was a judge to have committed a foul in her attempt to win that one. The striker for Edo Queens, who has been pretty quiet in this match so far. If I recall, yet to actually even get a shot on target in the over 70 minutes of action, 75 minutes of action that has now taken place here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. Characteristic of her as the number 9, as the striker for the side. The players who have ability to create chances. Mafisat Kafayat in midfield. Esther Moses on the right. One would think that she will be getting into the box a lot more, getting on the end of crosses. But she's failed to do that as the game has gone. As a result, Edo Queens here are only leading by just one goal in this match day 6 encounter.
Getting more goals in this game. Now, when it goes to coming from Edo Queens, we can't even really say because wow, that's the energy that brought into the second half of the game. Get to now the Queens about winning that next week. Origin for the game to go to Edo Queens. To Frank with you, deploying and we still that is the second half.
Meanwhile, Delta Queens are still in search for that goal. Change being made. Tamila Kwea coming out of the pitch, replaced by Wanchuku Chisom, and as well as Samuel wearing jersey number 25. coming onto the pitch to replace Chidera Okenwa as Delta Queens make changes in this last 15 minutes of action here in regular time. As they continue to go in search of that goal, they would at least see them leave here with a point to return back to their base in Delta State. The ball is pushed forward now for Chinaza. Ago goes well to claim it back, but the clash of captains, Suliat comes out on top, but once again unable to get it under control, and the ball comes off Olise. Well, I think she's complaining of the fact that Chinaza basically played the ball off her. That was a miss kick there from Maureen Okmala, centre back for Delta Queens. Is that a handball? Referee is eyes to play on. Osagai Glory, I wonder what she was trying to do there. I wonder what she was trying to do with the ball that came away. Not the best of decisions. And let that chance go by once more. What do you think might be going through the mind of the coaching crew of Edo Queens, especially as regards the Saga and her performance? One would expect that with the attacking talent on the bench, I mean the likes of players like Peace Abbey and others, that maybe a change will be made right now or up top for Saga Glory. Do you think it's maybe one of belief that she might just get to the goal just like it did in the last home game?
Manager most Saduku is thinking of this point in time with Grace Gora on the top line. You've got a host of names on the bench. I mean, it's more like the body manager, that guy, but they've got Anthony Peace also on the, and here comes Esther Mosey.
Moses with a chance there. She runs in, the ball comes into the center. It could fall. It's still there. Juliet! But with a chance to increase the score line. Suliat ran onto the ball, but a shot would cause no problems for Adeline, who was able to get it into a grip. Esther Moses with the run down the right. Couldn't find the space to finish and maybe get a second goal. Decided to play a crossing, and once again the Delta Queens are able to escape. Another chance gone by for Edo Queens.
That was easy save for Andalin Lechi, goalkeeper of the side. We know as Delta Queens, as she easily collected a direct shot that was played towards her by Suliat Abidin. That could have been goal number 2 for Edo Queens. However, the action will have to continue and do that to wait till the second goal scored by Edo Queens in this encounter. There is a player of Edo Queens who is down on the top. Don't forget that Edo Queens are up against Delta Queens. Delta Queens is not just any team, I want to say, in the Nigerian Women Football League Premiership. It is a formidable team, 6-time champions of the NWFL. In fact, they produced big names that we've seen play for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Names such as Alimatu Ayinde, Oko Bingozi, Oko Gene, not forgetting about Farah Okolo. All of these players once done the jersey of Delta Queen. They are here to see such a formidable side as our Delta Queens coming to the fray. They sat back for the first half, tried to come out in the second half, but that has not resulted into anything. In fact, the closest we got to scoring was a cross by Olabi Folajomi that was kicked over the bar by goalkeeper Ikiruka Obitima. That's the closest Delta Queens have come in this game. But for Edo Queens, they've been doing much of the attacking, and most recently just saw Julius Abidin shot been saved by goalkeeper and Dalin Ukechi. To frank with you, he has been one of the best players for the side once Delta go and worry opposite. She has been making.
Another opportunity falls the way across, comes into the center, but it's headed away by Okmala. Guinness Godwin came on earlier for Osigo Goodness. A change that I think, looking at things now, might have taken the sting out of the attack for Edo Queens. Osigo Goodness looked to be producing much better output Dennis Godwin trying to win a corner for a side. It does well to win a corner of Chisom Henry. As Edo Queens still remain in search of a second goal in this last minutes of the game. 82 minutes already gone. 82 minutes of action already gone in the game. The corner kick now for Edo Queens. Swung in. Headed out by Okpala. And once again, no Edo Queens player able to latch onto the ball. Lovely work done there by the substitute. Spreads the ball now down to the left as Delta Queens look to come forward on the attack in this last minute. The cross is into the center, but Uroko stands firm and heads it away. Captain Suliat tried to bring that under control. Chema Olise choosing to clear the ball away, and Jumoke following up the blade away from the half. And lovely work there by Osaga Glory to keep the ball in play, however unable to reclaim it. Adeline's clearance is only as far as Suliat. The Queens coming forward again. Esther Moses, the goal scorer, back to Suliat. The ball could fall there for Glory. Glory, still Glory. However, the referee has spotted an infringement. Osaga Glory had the chance there to latch onto a shot as the ball fell to her, but unable to act instinctively like a striker should. Allowed the ball to bounce around and I think come off her hand for a foul there. A chance gone. Edo Queens goalkeeper Obedima Ikeoka unable to get the ball into our grasp on that occasion. The nervy finish happening here in the Ogbemudia Stadium. Both sets of players under pressure in this last minute. As just one goal separates both sides. They need to be careful. Edo Queens, just one step up might just be enough for them to lose out on all 3 points here and end the year at the top of the NWFL table. Delta Queens come forward. Pass intercepted by Chema Olise. Ball falls back to Chinaza Ago across into the box. It's met by no one. And it goes all the way out and find the substitution made by Edo Queens. Glory Osagai is now going to find a way off the pitch. Replaced by Amarachuku Unora, jersey number 19. Is this little too little too late, Bolaji, the substitution from Edo Queens?
Never too late for any player to make his own mark on the pitch, because we've got less than 5 minutes until the end of regulation time right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. It is not too late. So you just got to do it. But let me know as Edo Queens take from us last ladies. And as a woman to go from late that game, she let it go for herself. I can't borrow mark to do it. They are just stadium. So it's capable of doing one day. Not over. And they will stay to the over after more action right there at the Ogbemudia Stadium. Just wait at the goal.
Just a few minutes now in this game here. Amajiku getting her first touch. However, now pass back to Fayat. He stopped there before he could get to her. A lovely pass now over the top there for Esther Moses to chase. Esther Moses now with an opportunity. Esther Moses trying to dribble past the man. But let go of the ball. Lovely defensive work there done by Damari's favor. Once again, Esther Moses on the ball here. Comes back into the center. Chema Olise tries to take a shot from distance. But the shot came off a Delta Queens player, allowing goalkeeper Adeline to claim it and clear it out Both sides still looking very much in the game. Still looking for an opportunity to get a goal here. Delta Queens are still fighting, and here's a cross coming to the center. Only as far as Rocco Valentina plays it out for a throw as Delta Queens try to orchestrate a dramatic end to the derby here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. Well, it is a foul throw there. Chinasa Ago making the most basic of mistakes in football as the referee spots that infringement, and the throwing will now be taken by Edo Queens by Ogbemudia Rebecca. Battle in midfield. Fired by Fisher trying to get back on the ball, commits a foul. Chomoke Alani thought she had caught onto a loose ball there, but it is a free kick. Edo Queens having to carry out defensive duty as we approach the end of this last minutes rather of regulation time here. Chisom Henry spreads the ball to the right. Shot talking from distance, but not powerful enough to go past Sunday Blessing, who clears it out for a throw-in. Delta Queens still piling up the pressure. Chinaza Ago. Pass to the center. Ball back to Chinaza Ago down the right. Chinaza's cross. Blocked by Sunday Blessing. Afolabi comes in again. But not the best cross there. As Delta Queens are now looking to make something happen. They're still in control of the ball. Delta Queens is coming forward. The ball is spread to the left, but overhits there, and it goes out for a throw-in. Delta Queens are seeming to want to create something in this last minute. Danger is knocking for the first time. We're seeing Delta Queens with the spell of possession. Edo Queens having to carry out some defensive duties of their own. That was a poor throw in there from Jumoke Alani. Folabi tried to play through it, but it was stopped there. The ball finally falls to substitute Amachuku, who cannot find Eunice Godwin. Eunice Godwin plays the ball over the top, but a cross intercepted. The ball could fall once again for Esther Moses. Esther Moses has it. She plays it.
Esther Moses is right there appealing for a corner kick, as she believes that she did not have the last touch on that ball. Rather, it was a defender for the side we know as Delta Queens and Neymar Domari's favor. She believes had the last touch, but the center referee says play on with 5 minutes now added, and Delta Queens coming much alive right here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. They know, should they keep on playing the same tactics they deployed in the first 45, and for the most of the second 45, it would end in nothing but a defeat for them. They are now struggling for a draw, but time is of the essence as we've got less than 4 minutes of regulation time left right here on the clock between the side we know as Edo Queens and Delta Queens. Esther Moses is very much alive. Delta Queens still very much alive. It is not over until it's over. But a player of Edo Queens is down on the turf and will be requiring medical attention.
The centre back Sunday Blessing on the floor on the pitch. She's putting a good shift so far to ensure that that they have this clean sheet here, yet to concede any goal in the match today.
That match comes up on the 10th of January 2024.
It is the final match for the year 2023 for Edo Queens. The next time we'll see them in action will be away
to Sunshine Queens of Akure
on the 10th of January 2024.
10th of January, Nasaba.
But before then, they still have at least 4 minutes of action to prosecute here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium.
That tomorrow it will be March the 15th.
Damaris favor, Eunice Godwin involved in the fight there.
Between Benin and
The struggle between both sides. Delta Queens passing the ball around with better accuracy than it did for most of the first half. Chinaza got trying to force the ball, but Ogbemudia Rebecca Does better headed away. Chinaza Ako. Bayat and Vishere stops her from moving forward. It's a throw in. Chinaza Ako on the ground there, and the coach for Delta Queens. I wonder why he's demonstrating so much. Referee blows for a free kick for Delta Queens as they look to force the issue here, as we have just 2 minutes left here. Damaris across into the center, finds Chinaza Ogo. Headed away there by the Fishery. But Afolabi will take the ball and quickly throw it forward. Delta Queens now still on the attack. The ball is played back to Samuel. Spreads the ball to Joseph Henry, takes a shot from distance, but it's wide of the post, and Edo Queens can heave a sigh of relief.
And that seems to be the last chance the side, as Delta Queens will be laughing in this encounter, and that one has gone way wide. That's got less than 60 seconds. TikTok, the clock ticking. As they are waiting sound of the final whistle right there at the Ogbemudia Stadium. Edo Queens lost this much time, but the fans, although they are happy with the victory, but some might be sad to the fact that Edo Queens were able to score only one goal.
Definitely. With the kind of football they've played so far, one would have expected much more goals than we've seen on the scoreboard. But football is a game of chances and goals. Taking the chances is most important, as the players will after this game go on Christmas break, Christmas and New Year break, before action will continue on the 10th of January 2024. Edo Queens away to Bayelsa Queens. That one. And Delta Queens look to better their season in match day 7 of the Nigerian Women Football League Premiership. As things stand, if the game ends this way, it will make it yet another loss for the defending champions, who aren't having the best form of defense of their title. They've already lost to 1 game this season. They've drawn 3, won only 1, and that has left them languishing at the bottom of the table, or the bottom half of the table rather. They need to do some deep digging to find a way to change things, as Chinaza Ago played that one away in despair. Ogbemudia Rebecca played the ball forward, and yes, finally the referee blows the whistle. And that is the end of action here at Ogbemudia Stadium. The Bendel Derby, highly anticipated, highly expected, between 2 top teams in the NWFL. By the end of the 90 and extra time, it is Edo Queens who take the lead, who take the victory, courtesy of a goal scored by Esther Moses in the 61st minute to give them the lead. 1-0 it is in favor of Edo Queens. The victory which was to end the year with on a high. Bolaji, your thoughts as we end the game here at the Ogbemudia Stadium?
Well, this was a game with many of chances, but only 1 goal scored. Now I can say many chances, few goals, or rather a few goals scored in the second half between Delta Queens and Edo Queens. Delta Queens began the year with a defeat to Edo Queens, but Edo Queens began the year with a flying high, with their echoes of flying high. This year has been a wonderful year for the club side. We know as Edo Queens. They won the Betty Obaseki Women Football Tournament this year. They won the Shiro's Cup 2023 this year. And obviously, should things go well in other venues for Edo Queens, they could possibly be end of the year top of Group B of the Nigerian Women Football League. Group B of the NWFL this season has been categorized as a group of death, as we've got a lot of formidable teams involving Bayelsa Queens, Rivers St. Giles, the defending champions Edo Queens, whom they just defeated in the same group with them. But for the side we know as Edo Queens, they are flying high, and obviously they ended the year on the flying notes.
Wonderful way to end the year 2023 for Edo Queens, as they were looking to now enjoy the break with the rest of the families. And so from us here at the Ogbemudia Stadium, we say thank you very, very much for sticking with us for the year. And we wish you a lovely, lovely celebration this festive season. Do enjoy. And we hope to have you back with us when action resumes next year. My name is Christopher Otaofo. I'll be doing this with Bolaji Jokonola. From us to you, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Find Esther Moses an opportunity to shoot on goal. She takes it and it's a goal! Plays the ball back to the center to find Suliat. Kafayat now can find Esther Moses an opportunity to shoot on goal. She takes it and it's a goal! Plays the ball back to the center to find Suliat. Kafayat now can find Esther Moses an opportunity to shoot on goal. She takes it and it's a goal! Plays the ball back to the center to find Suliat. Kafayat now can find Esther Moses an opportunity to shoot on goal. She takes it and it's a goal! Plays the ball back to the center to find Suliat. Kafayat now can find Esther Moses an opportunity to shoot on goal. She takes it and it's a goal! Plays the ball back to the center to find